Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and call to order the regular meeting of the Oakdale City Council, October 14th, 2025. Sarah, will you please take the roll?
Councilmember Moore?
Here.
Councilmember Morcom?
Here.
Councilmember Severson?
Here.
Mayor Zabel?
Here. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up tonight is approving our agenda. No changes in front of us. That's exciting. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the agenda is adopted. Two sets of minutes in front of us tonight for approval. First up, let's take the workshop meeting minutes, September 23rd, 2025. Council members, do we have any changes or corrections here? I'll look for motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the workshop meeting minutes are approved. Last set are our minutes from the regular meeting on September 23rd, 2025. How about any changes or corrections here? I'll look for motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those are adopted as well. No public hearings in front of us. So we will move into open forum, no proclamations. So we'll just open up the floor to anybody joining us in the audience that would like to share anything that's on your mind. Please feel free. All we ask is that you step up to the podium, state your name and address for the record, and proceed with your comments. Please constrain your comments to 3 minutes or less. All right. We'll bring it back up to council and look at our consensus motions. We have A through H in front of us tonight. Are there any that we would like to pull for individual consideration? All right. Can I get a motion?
Mr. Mayor, I'll move that we approve consensus motions A through H as presented.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And A through H are approved as presented. I do want to call out item G. Didn't want to pull it for individual consideration, but it was a donation from Larry and Vicky Eberhard on the citywide cleanup event. So a big thank you to them for that donation. We really appreciate it. No advisory boards or commission meetings. We had 3 weeks since our last. That's odd. Okay. Well, moving to award bids, nothing. Staff reports. Well, we got a bunch here. Cool. Community development. Max, welcome. Please walk us through the 12th and Geneva redevelopment study.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I'm excited to present to you tonight the 12th and Geneva redevelopment study for approval. So as the city becomes built out and shifts to a more redevelopment-focused environment, it's important to take a look at how we can best support many of our long-standing neighborhoods and explore opportunities for redevelopment. The 12th and Geneva study area is a particularly exciting area to explore, as it features some of the city's oldest commercial buildings, and the city has received some development proposals in the past for it. Given past interest in the study area, the city partnered with the Urban Land Institute to commission a TAP study, or Technical Assistance Program study. Under this program, ULI brought together industry professionals over an intensive 2-day workshop to examine the site, prepare market analysis and planning recommendations, and summarize the study in a written report, now presented for adoption. Despite the 2-day nature of the workshop, a considerable amount of public input went into the study ahead of time. Prior to the workshop, city staff prepared a public survey on the area, which led to more than 300 responses. Additionally, workshop participants interviewed area stakeholders and property owners and held a reception for stakeholders that was hosted by ULI and the city. ULI staff also presented initial study findings to the City Council for input at a City Council workshop meeting. So with that, I want to thank the Mayor and City Council for providing guidance on the study prior to, during, and after the workshop. Additionally, I want to thank the Washington County Community Development Agency for providing grant funds that helped to make the project possible. And with that, I would be happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, staff is recommending a motion to approve the 12th and Geneva redevelopment study as a general framework.
Thank you, Max. Council members, any questions for Max? All right, let's get a motion and then we can move into comments.
I'll make a motion to approve the 12th and Geneva redevelopment study as a general framework.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Comments? Anybody?
Yeah, I was going to make a comment.
Councilmember Morcom.
Thank you. It's just a reminder, right? We put these forward. We work with other partners with the best of intentions because we see a future for the region and there's going to be opportunities to develop. But that being said, by no means are any of these things set in stone, right? The council comes before it, they review it, they take public feedback. Things change. What they put together in this study was absolutely beautiful, but it's still open to public feedback, and whatever comes forward is what the council determines. So just wanted to reiterate that point.
A very important point to stress. So thank you for doing that. My comments, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you to our community development team for leading this process. A thank you to the panel participants. Always nice when we can bring in community development experts from around the region. So they're bringing in their own learned experiences and applying it here in Oakdale. All of the stakeholders, all of the survey respondents, there were a lot of different perspectives and a lot of feedback incorporated into this plan. But, you know, as Councilmember Morcom noted, it's just a framework. It's a starting point to have a conversation about what this area could look like, what the needs of those that live in this area and work in this area are, and how the city can be a facilitator of that public and private investment in the area. So a big thank you to everybody involved on this very important first step. We had a motion, we had a second. Any final comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that general framework is approved. Thank you, Max. Next up, engineering. Oh, it's time to talk about 2026 projects. Mr. Bachmeyer, welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and
Let's
council
just
members.
shift right to next year.
Yes, as part of our capital improvement program, we've identified a neighborhood for street reconstruction in 2026. It's generally described as a neighborhood that's east of Tanner's Lake, west of Greenway Avenue, south of 7th Street, and north of Hudson Boulevard. These neighborhoods have some of the lowest pavement conditions, and we've been spending a lot of maintenance dollars maintaining those streets in that area. It's also an area where we have a high frequency of water main breaks, particularly on 2nd Street, Greenway Avenue, and on Grafton Avenue. So it's our recommendation that the council consider initiating the projects at this time, so it gives us an opportunity to conduct the neighborhood meetings with the affected property owners, also to prepare the plans and specifications, complete the feasibility report, conduct the hearings, and so that we can get to bidding the project in early March. The streets include 2nd Street from Greenway Avenue to Grafton, 3rd Street Court from Greenway to the cul-de-sac, 4th Street from Granada to Greenway, Granada Avenue from the cul-de-sac to 4th, and Grafton Avenue from 2nd to the cul-de-sac, and Greenway Avenue from Hudson Boulevard to 7th Street. We're also recommending that we initiate the 2026 overlay program on 7th Street from 120 to Hadley Avenue, and Greenway Avenue from 7th Street to 10th Street. These streets are on our state aid system, and so they are part of our collector street system, so it's important that we preserve the pavement conditions on these roadways and make use of our state aid dollars. The project also includes a sidewalk along Greenway Avenue from Hudson Boulevard to 7th Street. That's a project that we've secured federal funding for, and we intend to use that funding as part of this project. So the recommendation is for the council to initiate the projects at this time and to authorize the city administrator to enter into an engineering contract to prepare the feasibility report. With that, I'd stand for any questions the council may have.
Council members, any questions for Brian? Just wanted to note this is just kind of the first step of this. It'll be back in front of us many more times. So this is just to get that ball rolling. All right, no questions. Who would like to make the first action?
I move we waive reading and adopt Resolution 2025-93, initiating City Project R 2026-01, the 2026 Street Reconstruction, and City Project R 2026-02 Street Overlay Program, and authorizing the preparation of a feasibility report.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And Resolution 2025-93 is adopted. Who wants to take the next one?
I move we authorize the city administrator to enter into a service contract with an engineering consultant for the preparation of feasibility reports to improve the pavement, utility, and lighting conditions on the aforementioned roadways with the assumption that these projects will be approved in the 2026 CIP.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that authorization is given. Thank you, Brian.
Welcome.
Fire's with us tonight. Chief Wold, nice to have you with us. We don't see you on our agenda very often.
Well, I try to keep it. It keeps me out of trouble.
That's good. That's good.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Item before you tonight is we've received several donations over the last 30 days from a few residents in our community. I'm just going to kind of highlight them just so that I can acknowledge the names of the people that have made those donations. So the first one is the Moser family. We've also received a donation from the Elizondo Charitable Foundation. Those specific dollar amounts will go to purchase CPR mannequins and training materials. We're going to launch a campaign within the community to do hands-only CPR to as many residents, teenagers as we can in the community. This equipment will be specific as we launch that campaign in the city, where we'll do offer quarterly trainings and try to get that out to as many residents as we can. And then the other two were the Mosner Giving Fund on behalf of the Ryle family, and then Mary Hurong. We're just, those are members of our alumni group, whether it's past members that had volunteers, part of the group back in the day that had just made some donations to us, and we haven't earmarked what those are going to be for, but we'll put them to good use as well. So I'll stand for any questions.
Council members, any questions for Chief Wold? All right, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to waive reading and adopt resolution 2025-90, accepting a donation from various donors in an amount totaling $2,640 to the Oakdale Fire Department.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Final comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And resolution 2025-90 is graciously accepted, and we want to thank everybody for those very generous donations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Let's check in with our city attorney, Mr. Thompson. What do you got?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of council. Nothing specific to report and no donations to report either, so I'm happy to answer any questions.
You come back from vacation and not even a baguette or anything? Come on. Any questions for Jim? All right. City Administrator Volkers, what do you have for us tonight?
Mayor and council, I don't have anything additional to report beyond what we're just talking about already, so.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions for Chris? How about council presentations?
I have one.
Councilmember Moore.
The tree board did not meet, but we did do buckthorn removal over the weekend, and this was my very first experience with buckthorn removal. I learned a lot. It was so much more fun than I expected it to be.
Fun?
It was really fun. Some of the people out there are so passionate about our park systems. They're so passionate about the work that goes in all around our entire system, and learning from them and listening to them was a lot of fun. Watching them carry giant trees, full-on trees. Nobody prepared me for full-on trees coming out of there. That was really cool. The entire team, the Public Works team, did such a great job leading us and providing for us. And our forester, Tim Melhorn, was just incredible through it. Corey was wonderful. Just would love to have some more people out there because we'd be able to get through so much more of it next year. And I've heard, they did tell me there were years where they've had up to 80 volunteers. I want to guess that volunteer numbers were probably in the under 10, plus a lot of public works. And so I'd love to have people come out and join me and have all the fun moving trees.
Well, it's a good thing we have so much buckthorn in Oakdale. You can have
Just keep us
fun
busy.
everywhere. Yes. Thank you, Carrie. Also, a good reminder for our residents, we have buckthorn wrenches available for residents to check out. Where's Corey? Are they here at City Hall or at Public Works? They're at Public Works. So if any resident, it can be a good workout pulling that stuff out, and sometimes you need a little leverage help, you can stop by Public Works, their campus. You can check one out. It's free to check them out. It can make a big difference in getting that stuff off your property. So we always like to make a plug and a reminder for that. They're available for our residents. We want them to be used. Council presentations down here. Andy, Gary?
Nothing for me.
All righty. Well, I have a few. Let me read them off my phone. Sorry. We want to encourage everybody to stop by the Halloween costume swap at the Environmental Center, the County Environmental Center in Woodbury or Forest Lake tomorrow, Wednesday, October 15th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. You can shop for free, gently used kids' costumes. Also, good opportunity if you're cleaning out a closet and want to add some to the pile for somebody else to take home. You can do that as well. Limit one costume per child. You can find more information on the county's website. So a nice opportunity to clean out some clutter and get costumes if you need them for your kiddos. The city's flashlight pumpkin hunt, there we go, is coming up on Thursday, October 23rd at the Discovery Center. It is for ages 12 and under. There's a small fee of $12 per child. It includes a glow necklace. Parents can attend for free. Registration ends on Thursday. So if you want to take part in this annual popular event, head on over to oakdalefund.com, I think. Yeah, or oakdalemn.gov, and register for that event. Always a lot of fun. After the hunt, participants can enjoy chilling refreshments. There will be a family DJ, a bonfire, spooky entertainment, ghoulish games, and more. Costumes are optional, but don't forget your flashlight. That's all part of the fun. So we hope you can join us for that. The city is accepting nominations for Oakdale's Volunteer of the Year. Each year, the city recognizes an individual or group that has gone above and beyond in their efforts to get involved in our community and to help others. If you would like to nominate somebody for this award, you can complete the short online nomination form at the city's website, oakdalemn.gov, by October 31st. Oakdale has a very long history of amazing volunteers in our community doing so many different things. This is always one of the highlights at the end of each year is when we get to recognize all of those nominees, but especially the winner for really amazing contributions to our city. So check out oakdalemn.gov and nominate somebody today. Time to pay the bills. Claims roster in front of us, September 24th through October 14th, 2025, $3 million and change. Council members, do we need to pull any of those claims out for additional information? All right, who would like to make the motion?
Make a motion to approve claims as presented.
There's a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Bills are paid. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
There's a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the meeting of the Oakdale City Council is adjourned. We're going to roll right into a meeting of the Oakdale Economic Development Authority. So I'm going to go ahead and call that meeting to order. Sarah, will you please take the roll?
Commissioner Moore?
Here.
Commissioner Morcom?
Here.
Commissioner Severson?
Here.
President Zabel?
Here. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the agenda is adopted. Approval of minutes, commissioners. We have one set in front of us, September 9th, 2025. Any changes or corrections on these? Can I get a motion?
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those minutes are adopted. One business matter in front of us tonight regarding Tanner's Lake LLC. Mr. Getzlaff, would you walk us through this, please?
Yes, good evening, Mr. President, Commissioners. The item before you is an approval of exclusive rights agreement, 8th Amendment with Tanner's Lake LLC for redevelopment of EDA-owned property adjacent to Tanner's Lake. The last amendment was done on September 9th, which allowed additional 45 days to October 23rd. And basically, this allows the exclusive rights period to continue until a purchase and development agreement is signed. There has been progress made, but yet the developer is yet to secure financing. Staff recommending an additional extension to December 10th to give the developer more time to secure financing or bring it in an additional development partner. As a condition of the extension, we have asked for copies of all plans and site of investigation or required to provide copies of all plans and site investigation documents related to the development as a contingency in case the project did not move forward. We've also required that the developer provide, before that deadline expires, sufficient evidence of financial commitment or formal partnership, or provide a down payment on the purchase of the EDA-owned property prior to the expiration date. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Commissioners, any questions for Andy? All right, can I get a motion?
I'll move we authorize the EDA president and executive director to sign the exclusive rights agreement, the Eighth Amendment, with Tanners Lake LLC on behalf of the Economic Development Authority.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Final comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that authorization is given. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second?
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you and good night.